How are we doing, future Joshua? And now we wait. Yes, we are good. We are good. Okay. Ah, okay. Hello, friends. Hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. I hope everything's been awesome. If it hasn't for me. That's why I went for Dark Souls tonight, because the whole shtick is like not giving up, etc, etc, etc. So we are, it's my first playthrough. This is our dude. Hang on, my headset's too far back. There we go. This is our dude. The main thing, we just had to swap our armour because the Fangbore helm makes our character, so that's staying. But this shield that we've got, that's the most recent thing we've made. It is awesome, but it's heavy as shit. So we have had to lose our Ornstein armour, and I've gone for the Skeletor armour just because it took us so long to... It's one of the only things we've done in Dark Souls that needed grinding. So it's... I don't know. But we are here in the DLC. For anyone that doesn't know Dark Souls, I don't know Dark Souls, it's my first playthrough. But the DLC is not something you hop in and hop out of. You're supposed to do it like right before the last boss of the main game. So that is what we've done. I have finished everything in the main game aside from what I assume is going to be the end game boss. And here in the DLC, we have done all of the main bosses. The only one we have left, we've defeated the big bad, Manus. But the dragon is still here. So, I don't know if we're going to get anything. But we've done all the other bosses, all the optional stuff we've done. Because this will probably be my only playthrough of Dark Souls 1. When I finish this, we're going to go to Dark Souls 2, and then Dark Souls 3. I don't super remember where we are or where we're going, to be honest with you. But I feel like that is not the right way. I think we had to go down a staircase, if I'm remembering correctly. Maybe, is it back this way? Maybe it was back here first, I don't know. That's the multiplayer room. That's where the giant fella is. This is where the person should have been, but we left it too long and they noped out of there. And where we fought Artorias, that is, I guess, the main thing. God, sorry. Oh, I know where we are, and I know where we have to go. Is there not... Where's the bonfire? Is that the one we spawned at? I feel like there's one closer somewhere. Who's that? No, that... Okay, I don't know where that is. Don't get distracted. Right, I think where we have to go is down... It's here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Hello, 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 and oh my goodness, 120 stream streak. That is absolutely mad. I am very honoured. Thank you so much for spending 120 streams in my company. If we, okay, there I spied the fog gate. If we beat Calamite tonight, then it will be dead. Although, to be honest, like when we get to the end of the game, I would love to know in an alternate universe if I was playing Dark Souls, not on stream, just completely blind. I don't know how many hours it's taken us so far. I could look it up, actually. I don't want to do it on stream. Let me write a little note to myself. Look up how long we've been playing Dark Souls Remastered. Because the only thing I've done off stream is like change armor set. So I guess there would maybe be, I don't know, 10 more hours. No, I'd say maybe 5 hours of off stream admin. But however many hours it is, it would probably be double if it wasn't for your help. And I don't know if at that point my interest would have not my tolerance for the Dark Souls brutal gameplay loop. Okay, I think we have to go down there. There's got to be a faster way, because it feels like this has taken us quite a long time. Right, let me get so we want to do, we're going to land, and then we're going to do Sunlight Blade. Sweet extra damage. Wonderful. Now, where is the big fella? Hello, good sir. Oh yes, there's the strange... Oh, okay, so that has just reminded me. I think we would have died. No? I remember last Dark Souls stream when I think we met this guy, right? And I maybe did one attempt. I was completely locked in during the boss fight, so I missed where I was rambling about the weird kind of laser thing and the strange sound this thing makes when it picks us up, which luckily it hasn't done yet. It was only when the stream ended that I looked at chat and realised that the very first thing was you saying that. So I apologise for missing that. Very curious about this guy. Oh yeah, that is exactly what I was talking about. Oh, okay, well that's good to know. So that thing has a range. I thought that hits us regardless. We can kind of, if we block, we can tank the magic cards. Don't want to get splattered. Oh, has he grabbed us? We're probably going to get in an Estus. Oh, no Estus loop for us. Not yet, anyway. 120 streams. Oh my, that's like a third of a year. And I've been streaming not even a year. That is awesome. I mean, we're also doing that in that game. I didn't even get the words out when I jinxed it. Just the thought of, oh, it seems to be going well. Just thinking it jinxed it for us. The eardrum destroyer attack. I don't know how loud it is on stream. Because I haven't got to the stream where we played Dark Souls last. Eclipse is still not working, so I am going to be so far behind. I know there's been occasionally, like, I think it was the waterfall down in Dark... Oh, this is... okay. The waterfall down in Dark Route was insanely loud, even though I have the game volume set to something like 10%. Right, there has to be a faster way. I think, didn't we go this way? But yeah, if it's too loud, please let me know, because that will take me about 7 seconds to fix. I think this is just... that's the giant fella, who maybe he'll have something to say to us, like, when we've killed it. Until then, though, I probably not. And the same with... who did we come here to rescue? Dusk. Who, I think, wasn't she there after we beat Manus? She kind of appeared. Yeah, this is not the right way. Yeah, and she was there, but we couldn't speak to her. We've taken a wrong turn somewhere. Maybe it is that way. I thought when I played this last, I figured out the quickest way. Maybe we... where's that? Oh no, hang on. I know where we are. We're not where I thought. Yeah, this is where we have to go. Okay. I thought this had put us out right at the start of the DLC, where there were the... oh my gosh, what... there was a really annoying enemy there. Like... scarecrow men or something. I think they might have had the same animations as the trees down in Dark Route. I remember being very frustrated with those. I thought when it said Royal Wood, I thought that's where it spat us out. But luckily, no. I don't think these stay. It's almost like you don't want us to kill you. Somewhere, I don't know if it was in this game. I think I'm misremembering, but some game had wolves like that that breathed fire. I don't know. I don't know. Might have been Dragon's Dogma, maybe. Right, so I'm not going to use the Sunlight Blade until we go down. Because we didn't really get a lot of time. We should probably use an Estus now as well, because even just that little bit. Yeah. Okay. There's the big fella. So we'll make our sword extra jazzy. Oh, that's not the best start. We got to Estus. Yeah. Have we got time to block? Fab. Okay. Yeah, you can go breathing your yellow flame all you want. We're gonna start stabbing. Oh no. Oh yeah, that. Oh, sugar. Okay, so that actually did way less damage. I thought that was like a one-shot kill kind of thing. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that was a... I wish I could say that I planned that awesome roll. No. I planned that about as much as I planned that. Okay. I think I need to... I don't know. I'm trying... So far, when we've been doing a boss fight, it's been really helpful for me to just break it down and stop caring about how many times we fail and just think, right, well, every time we die, it's not in vain as long as we learn something. Even if it's a teeny tiny thing. So far, I guess don't use Sunlight Blade until we get down there, because that ladder takes a long time to slide down. The flamethrower breath has a fairly short range. And I guess that time we learn the really strange... I don't even know what to call it. The eardrum attack. That does not do nearly as much damage as I thought. So that's good to know. I thought that was like, right, we need to evade that more than anything. Is there anything down here? Yeah, we can't. Okay. Not that we would have enough arrows to pull that off. It gave us a debuff. Oh, I did not notice that. I did not notice. I think I was too busy celebrating that it didn't just one-shot us. I'm trying to remember. There was a boss in Dark Souls that the thing that I had to learn was that we couldn't take our time. We had to be... Was it Artorias? It might have been Artorias. Like, we don't have all the time in the world. yes, we have a shield, and at that point I didn't have this one that blocks everything. But like, yes, defending is an option, but if you're not like actively dealing damage, then nothing's gonna change. You're gonna keep being damaged and keep having to heal or dodge or use items or whatever it might be, while the timer is their health. So I'm getting that feeling with this fella. I don't know. I don't think he's got some kind of power-up move, or at least he hasn't used it yet. There might be... I don't know if we've got him down to half health yet. That's usually where they'd put it. Ooh. I mean, we do have... so we kind of get a little bit of range. One dodge back... Okay, well, this time, even if we die, I've learned one dodge back is enough distance. So we could... I don't know if it would still be in lock-on range. We could try... Okay, that did not do anything. For how long it takes, that did not do anything. Make sure we got stamina. Ooh, are we... Nope, we're still kicking somehow. Okay, if we take any damage though, we are toast. Right. That's this time. Okay, so that's a 1-2 attack. And it's pretty generous with the dodging. Ooh. Okay. I really want to S this to give us some breathing room. I'm also really thirsty. Normally I would have a drink already, but I need to talk about it, so I haven't cracked it open yet. Cheeky little... All the Estus is making me really thirsty. That's not helping. Sadly not a drink like I would like, but... Oh, okay, that was not good. I was meant to dodge backwards. Should be far enough, right? Okay. Well, we're down to 10 Estus, which is a third of ours, but he's down to nearly half health. So I'd say, at this rate, I'm not even going to finish that sentence, because ironically it usually ends up being a death sentence. So I will... Yeah, you go do that, and then is he going to go straight into the magic breath? Ooh. Got time, okay. Oh no! Oh! I swear we just like rolled directly through the flame breath. Is it flame? It's a strange... I might be wrong, but I don't think we've seen whatever it's supposed to be. We haven't seen it in any other enemy. That, yeah, it's almost like lightning breath, but then the inside is like black void. And it's not. My first thought was, oh, it's like the dark abyss energy, the creepy hand that brought us here through the portal, the purpley orbs that the prawn people chuck. All of that is that kind of abyss energy. Artorias had a power-up move where he summoned like purple, I don't know, bits and bobs. That is not what this guy has. So that plus the weird thing, it reminds me of in, I haven't watched it since it came out, but I think it chapter 2, at one point Pennywise the Clown is, because I haven't read the book yet, it's on my Audible. I know that he's not like a clown serial killer. It's a kind of cosmic horror, eldritch demon thing. And at one point in, I think in chapter 2, he kind of unfurls his head, like Demogorgon style. And it has this strange, kind of like that, like an otherworldly, mysterious energy leaking from it. I don't know. Oh. Well, he's below half health. So, again, I'm not going to finish that sentence. But, you know what I'm thinking. Nope. Okay, so we can't block that one, even if we have the stamina. We can dodge it, though. We got an Estus more than anything. Okay, we're down to 4 Estus. Ooh, okay, he's not got a cheeky low attack in there. I mean, we could try just dodging away from all of those. But we have... I think this is one of the best shields in the game. Couple of butt stabs. Signature butt stabs. We don't have many more Estus to spare, so we got to go back on the offensive. It's weird. It's almost like the better we do in a boss fight, the more cautious I get, because I'm like, well, shit, we've made all this progress. Don't blow it out right at the end. Gonna have to do one. Okay, he's gonna do that. I don't think it will hit us, but just dodge to make sure. Okay, we gotta get stabby. Can't sit here all day. Oh. Okay. So close. Okay. So close. Ah, very cool. I'm sure this dude has some really cool lore. Like, basically everyone. Right, okay. So we got down... Until then, we'd never gone below 10 Estus in this encounter. Now, having got down to like 2, for the sake of 10 seconds, well, here we go, right at the top, engage brain. I had the momentum going. I think if I stuck at that pace, we would have done that. But I got a bit too defensive. Interesting to know as well, I guess, something I've learned from that one. He does not seem to have like a... Artorias, as soon as we got... It was like 2/3 health, right? So we'd taken out 1/3. And he would try and cast this spell unless we interrupted it. That, I don't know, summoned dark energy, I don't know, that made an attack that would be, I don't know, about 1/4 of our health. It would one hit kill us. I was expecting something similar from this fella, but seemingly, unless I didn't notice something, which is more than likely. Sugar, which one? That one? I don't know. Oh yeah, not this one. Warp 2. I mean, it's not the dungeon, though. The dungeon... Yeah, this is down where we fought Manus. Which, I mean, I guess we're going to have to go down there to speak to Dusk. That is also not the right one. Chasm of the... Oh, okay, so there's one we can walk to. What was it, that one then? Maybe we can't walk back there. No, that's when we first got here. Maybe it is down... Let's try this one. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Okay. Well, at least I know which way we're going. I reckon we can do this tonight. I didn't know. All I remembered from the last stream was that it was really tough. Although... you could say that about literally everything we've encountered in Dark Souls. This is not the right way. Here we go. So... We could also... If I want to raise our average DPS, in those moments where he does the kind of sweeping flamethrower, if we, rather than blocking, which works, but leaves us, we're busy blocking for, oh, sugar. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, bloody hell. Ah, crumbs. Honestly, just... yeah. So I have Coca-Cola Cherry Float. I don't know what it's going to be like. Kind of Dr. Peppery with a bit of cream soda. I don't know. That's interesting. Right, note to self, make sure that we don't have... Probably have it on something like that, just in case my brain has a glitch and I accidentally press it. Here we go, we're gonna wave to Magic Chester. And nip down here. Hopefully not die to the dogs again. Ha 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 ha. Oh. I mean, we'll take the 300 souls. Oh, come on, my dude. Okay. I also did not think of that. That we could try climbing the ladder. I feel like that's not going to end well. It's a long ladder. It takes us a long time to slide down it. I'm pretty sure he'll catch us if we just start climbing it. And if we're anywhere near the top, we'll then tumble. I do kind of want to see what happens, but more than that, I want to beat this dude. Okay, here we go. No, oh, that's not what I meant to press, but that is... Okay, we want to do it while he's still... Yeah, he's gonna get us. Right, we need to Estus, but I think I'm gonna let him attack first. Oh, nope, somehow we're still kicking. That one. Pop one of our 20 Estus, our Esti. I feel like we could probably dodge that one, but I don't know which direction we're supposed to go. Ooh, ooh. Oh, not today, you freaky thing. I think a lot of these moves, when we got him down to lower health, he was kind of comboing them together. The one that I can remember is here where he kind of goes up and then like straightens his back and then flies towards us, like charges towards us. when we got him down to lower health, he'd do that, crash into the side, and then immediately turn around and spray some dragon magic. It seems like up here, when he does that move, he then just chills. Yeah, that is really not worth the time or the effort. Oh, okay. And we're down. Okay. That was not great. I think we are right at the end of the game, so I think I will kindle all the way. Right, we need 2, right? Double way. Okay. Yeah. So we'll use 1 and become a human. Very nice. I really haven't done that very often. And Kindle. Okay. I know it gives you some kind of... I think it gives you a bonus to your item chance. But I don't know if it gives... I think if it did give like a 25% damage boost or something, maybe I would have made sure to do it more often. Other than meaning that we can summon a person for a boss fight. But I really haven't used so many of the decisions we've made. Now I know what we're doing in Dark Souls. So many things I regret. Okay, we are defo going to be down to 19. Yeah. Is there one more? Tucked back here somewhere? No. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? I mean, we haven't tried pyromancy. We haven't tried flinging a fireball. But I don't... I think we just gotta get in there and get whacking away. I guess we should still use that at the start. Because I don't want to get killed while doing that. Let's get... Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay, so he clearly does that even when he's only taken, like, a single hit's worth of damage. There goes that theory. Replacing the lightning spear with heal. Ah. That is not something that I have even thought of, because I forgot that we got heal. What do we have here? Why can I not see? I mean, I know that symbol is the force push one. That's sunlight spear. I guess that would mean that's... Oh, yeah. I mean, we only have one pyromancy equipped. Oh, clearly that person is not a fan of the pyromancy. What do we have here? Great heal. Only 3 UC. Yeah. I mean, we're doing miracles, right? So great heal. I don't think we've ever healed using magic. I think we've only healed using Estus. No, I'm trying to think. I don't know that being in less armor would be a huge difference. I guess the main thing's probably the shield. But maybe if we had less armor, then those hits that I said, oh, they didn't do as much as I thought, maybe they would kind of become a lot more significant. And we don't have the slow roll. We're medium. We're average Joe. Still a million times faster than I would defo have the slow roll. Here we go. Let's try this, shall we? Great tea. Oh, that's what... Who was it? I want to say the 2 giant guards outside Ornstein and Smoth that had the really big shields. I think they pulled that move. Right, that's gonna go in through. So let me swap that over in case this is the one. It's probably not gonna be. But I would never forgive myself if it was. And the audio went halfway through. Okay. Think of the splinters. I mean, we're good. We've got some kind of gauntlets on. A lot of the arms, they don't have, kind of like the Crimson Waistcloth, where it was really good stat-wise, but it just bothered me that it meant our character wasn't wearing shoes. Here, I guess maybe that wouldn't matter as much. When we're down literally walking on lava, that just... Is he gonna... Oh, he's going for a little tail smack. Oh, 2 can play at that game, good sir. I mean, that's more of a penis stab. I don't know if I don't think that's a thing in Dark Souls. Here we go. Okay, so we're down to, what's that, about 2/3? and we still have 18 Estus. So ratio is looking pretty good. You go do that. Oh, yeah, we were too close. Is he gonna pull that one again? Okay, Estus time. Nom 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 nom. Tail smack or flame breath? Oh, maybe. Oh. Ooh. We're gonna have to. Boom. I thought he got us there. Oh, sugar, that is not the attack that I thought that was the side to side. That was fired straight at us. We couldn't dodge that. Really gotta Estus. I'm gonna wait for him to commit to an attack that we can back away from. Like that. That works. Oh, Okay. Let me swap this over for 1 second, and then I will be back. I have a good feeling. It's definitely doable. Okay. Ends bloathead ASMR. Yeah, I've been listening to that. I think it's the dude that's right here. But thinking about it, even if for the sake of my own sanity, and then we go here, but by resting at the bonfire, he's now come back. Honestly, cannot wait to get back to normal Dark Souls. I can't wait to see the back of those enemies. Well, here we are again. I am somewhat optimistic. I've definitely learned a lot about this boss fight tonight. Even if we don't beat the dragon, I now have much more of an idea what we're up against. Split. Go. Oh. Okie doke. Are there 3 or 4 down here? I think there's 4. But this happened before, and yeah, maybe there are just 3. I don't know. I guess I'd rather expect more than there are, rather than the other way round. And we haven't taken any damage. This is boding well. I'm going to regret saying that. I know that for a fact. Sunlight up that sword, turn it into a lightsaber. Oh, we didn't get us at all that time. Ooh. Well, we haven't done that before, I don't think. Go in front of the fire breath. Seems extremely risky, but... Ooh. Yeah, we got no stamina and we got no health. We'll do health first. Ooh. Okay. I knew that I would regret being somewhat optimistic. Let's try this again. Again. I have to say, I have not got... I'm not feeling frustrated about this boss fight. I don't know if it's because I'm so close to the end that I'm savouring every last speck of content. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that this is still just the first stream of us trying to beat the dragon. I don't see us getting to 4 streams. That is the wrong way. this guy. Okay, and we haven't taken any blah 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 blah. We haven't taken any damage. Cautious optimism. The music's really cool down here. I'd say most of the boss fights, they haven't really had like intense battle music like this. So some have. I'm pretty sure Ornstein and Smough did. I don't know about people like Nito or... Oh, sugar, it got us. Oh, no. Okay, so I guess we don't have to be... It can get us, even if we're... I thought it had to physically pick us up, and that's the only way it will be able to do that. I guess that's the debuff. We've got some kind of floating red orb over our heads. Well, considering that one shot us, I'm thinking maybe it's a weakness to magic or something along those lines. Well, again, we learnt something that time. We learnt that the really freaky, whatever, what did we call it? The eardrum attack. The strange, telekinesis, laser field, I don't know. Which I stand by what I said last time. This dragon, it's giving like a weird, almost like a sci-fi vibe. More so than I think, more than any other enemy. Because there's been some, oh my gosh, unforgettable bosses in this game. But they're all like fantasy. Sprinkled with horror, in the case of people like the Gaping Dragon or Wayland. It's definitely, I mean, it's a dragon, so it is a staple of fantasy, and it's a dragon in the sense that it has two wings, it flies, it has like, 4 limbs, like horns, scale, I think it has scales, and some kind of fire breath. It's not fire, but like whatever it is. But then there's the head. I don't think it has eyes. And I don't know that it has a mouth, or a nose, or a snout, or anything. I think it's just a point with that strange red, that light that looks to me more like a laser than it does anything fantastic. It's really strange, I don't know. And then the weird sounds when it does the telekinesis thing. I don't know. It feels like this is... I guess the only thing I could compare it to that we've seen in Dark Souls is not the Seath boss fight, but the Duke's Archives lore. Like, that Seath was doing these basically doing science. He was the scientist of Dark Souls, doing experiments and tests and stuff like that. If this was a Seath, if you told me this was Seath and I hadn't played the game, if you told me, okay, there's the only dragon that betrayed all the others, he did it because he was different, wasn't like all the other dragons, and as a result he became a nerd and did human experiments and stuff. Made mutant babies with kidnapped princesses and I mean, I don't think he has scales, now that I'm thinking about it. He definitely has those bony growths, which I guess you'd call horns, right? I don't... He almost looks more completely, like, charred. As if he's some kind of lava monster. So, in the same way, if we met this guy down in the Demon Woods, and rather than the, what was it called? Centipede Demon? If we came across this guy down with all the magma, I would also, I wouldn't think anything weird about that. I don't know. I don't know what he's supposed to be. I mean, the game has told us Black Dragon Calamite. That is all we know. Right, let's deal with the dogs once more. I was looking at going to the zoo today. Well, complete topic change. I don't know why. I've been to the zoo like twice, probably when I was a kid. But I've never been to the zoo as an adult. And I don't know. I don't know why I ended up on the... I mean, I don't live in a city, so it's not like... it's technically my local zoo, but it's like 2 hours away. Actually, I think it might be like 3 hours away. I'm not sure. But they have sloths. I've never seen a sloth in real life. They have all the cool stuff. Like I am a cat dad. I am definitely a cat person. I saw the tigers on the website and I was like, oh my god, they're so cool. I want to see the tigers. There was one that I think it was called a snow leopard. Oh my gosh. Beautiful creatures. And also like rhinos and penguins and red pandas, which looked insanely cute. And giraffes and all that jazz. But I love me a sloth. They're probably my spirit animal. You know, like in what's it called in Harry Potter, where is it a Patronus, where they cast a spell and it's their spirit animal that like protects them or something. It's been a while since I've seen the Harry Potter movies. And like, I think it was Harry's a deer, I want to say. Mine would be a sloth. Not much good for protecting me. Even a magical sloth probably wouldn't be that good as a protector. I don't know. I respect the all the other animals that look stunningly amazing. Like they are super intelligent. They're like big, twice the size of you. They, you know, whatever cool abilities they have, like I respect sloths that are just like, are things that we just do everything really slow. They are the chillest animal ever. Yeah, we want to get that shield up. I'm going to try and harness the sloth power for this attempt. Okay, clearly sloth power is not good. As I predicted, sloths not the best when it comes to protecting us. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Very good thing that we fully kindled that bonfire, because I would not like to be... There's one less thing to be worrying about. One dog down. Where's number 2? Dog number 2. And... oh. Dog number 3. Sunlight blade ready. I mean, I've given up. I'm pretty sure this guy can have his tail cut off. I think I remember... It wasn't tonight, it was last time when we saw him the first time. I am pretty sure we can cut this thing's tail off and then get a weapon or something. I am almost forgetting about that entirely, because it is hard enough to get a single hit in. I don't even know how we'd go about hitting this thing in the tail. Because our sword, when it swings, it doesn't go that high. We can't dodge that. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we are now... Yeah, okay. It kind of breaks the run if he gets that debuff on us. In the same way as when we fought Artorias, and if we didn't manage to interrupt him and he cast the double damage spell or whatever it was, sure, it's technically possible, but we should almost just let the inevitable happen and then try again. That is not the right way. This way. I mean, I'm glad that all this running around is in quite a nice area. We're not running underground. It's not dark. We're not like falling off stuff. I think the only enemies between us and it are the 3 dogs. I appreciate that very much because it's not always been like that. Dark Souls. Oh no. Okay, we did kill it. It was just the Dark Souls physics engine. I would love to know when we get to Dark Souls 2. I can't wait to see whether they've like patched that. If they've updated the physics engine and got rid of... I remember it was so bad when we were in Blighttown with the big fly spider things. And they get like trapped on the player model. I would love to see whether that has been classed as jankiness that's been patched out, or if it's been left in as part of the Dark Souls experience, I guess. Yeah, you come on over here. Don't mind us. Yeah, we can't dodge that one. We're right next to him, but we did manage to get an Estus. Ooh. He's going straight for the double combo. That's a very Dragon's Dogma type move. Basically, every enemy in that game had something like that, so that if you and your party were right up close to it, it would have some kind of stamp, so that you'd all get damaged. Basically to stop you from just going, okay, well, we'll be a warrior, or a... I can't remember the names of the other melee classes. But just going, okay, well, we'll have a giant sword. Our 3 companions will have giant swords, and we'll just run up to it and just start swiping. And in the same way that they have one that closes the distance, if you all go for like an archer or something. I love pissed off me. The sequel came out and I didn't hear anything about it, so I've been deliberately not playing it because, like, if I have, it's the same. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of the Mafia games. I didn't play Mafia 1, but Mafia 2 got put on the predecessor to Game Pass, Games with Gold, way back. And I played it, and I absolutely loved it. It was an incredible story in that game. And then Mafia 3 came out, and the reviews were mixed. So in my brain, I was like, well, if you never play the sequel, you never know how bad it's gotten, right? There's that, like, unrealized prospect that it could be good. Didn't actually see you there, so just blindly. Can't get close enough. Oh.